Old world, new views. Eve winked at Adam on match. Adam responded with a laugh. Eve said she likes short walks in paradise. So Adam rolled the dice. Eve likes apples and serpents too. With one bite of an apple, humanity was through. So they moved to a condo on the outskirts of hell to raise a family and pay their heavenly dues. Angels cried when they heard the news. Then Abel went to Chicago to play the blues. Eve raised Cain, living life without a clue, then made it in the book of Guinness World Records as humanity's first dysfunctional family, true and true. Now living off royalties from their reality show, cashing in with plenty of dough. Satan laughs and grins with delight, selling Prozac to all those lost souls who partook of Eve's first bite. Pharaoh vacationed on the Nile on his yacht with his queen fair, watching the Semites labor in despair, oblivious the plague was near. Moses left a voice message for Pharaoh to free his people now. Pharaoh sent Moses a text. It's time to go. Pharaoh, with a change of heart, pursued Moses in chariots of gold, dressed in an Armani suit for history to unfold. Jehovah emailed Moses with instructions on how to part the Red Sea. He obliged with grace and glee. As Pharaoh took the bait, Canaan was now the Israelites' fate. Rome went to war to cast its empire near and far. Rome made history as a rising rock star, conquering the world near and far. Brutus texted Caesar not to be late for the Senate debate, and to dress warm for the cold Ides of March, for the winds of Rome are sharp as a knife. And no, Rome's politics are harsh under her triumphal arc. Brutus and Mark Antony took a stab at fame, danced on Caesar's lost life, taking the blame. Mark Antony made history, chasing Cleopatra's royal ass, to end his life at the vengeful hands of Rome's firm clasp. Cleopatra's remorse was healed by caressing an arse. Jehovah gave his only son an easy pass to heaven's highway, to earth, telling him, "Son, you must try your best. My creation has turned into an ugly mess." So with his GPS in hand, Jesus exits at earth to arrive as a virgin birth, to heal the sick, feed the poor, raise the dead, to speak of love and to hate no more. Never taking time to rest, casting out demons he does best, wondering if he was sent far too late, fearing humanity will seal its own fate. For his great deeds, Judas throws him a supper to end all suppers for his delight, texting the apostles to bring bread and wine and not to be late. Judas picked Friday to celebrate this weekend's world event, to be broadcast live on cable and YouTube too, with tickets selling fast. The event will eternally last. And with silver in hand and infamous fame in his sight, he caters the event at Jerusalem's best, overlooking Gethsemane and Golgotha too. It's time for the Savior to pay his dues. Barabbas, when set free, shouted, "Thank God it's Friday!" with glee. then headed to the local pub to flee. So with a traitor's kiss, Judas turns over the one he loves best, so the guards will never miss. It is the sin he will never confess. The tomb now empty, Jesus put on his Sunday best to head back home, leaving humanity to fend on its own. Though saints, prophets, and martyrs will be forever heaven sent, the earth is still ever hell-bent. Satan held a fundraiser for Judas. At the court of the high priests, Pilate never returned his RSVP, was too busy sailing in the Sea of Galilee with his treasure chest and key. Judas was awarded with cheap silver coins and a Rolex watch to boot. With guilt, he took the loot. Judas then texted Eve for a date. Knowing Adam was working late, she declined, knowing his fate. Constantine conquered with the sign of the sun to convert his empire near and far, then returned to his vacation home upon the Orient's front door. Calling Constantinople his own Rome was pagan no more, until the barbarians came knocking on Rome's door. Attila didn't return the emperor's call, was busy having coffee with the Pope at Starbucks and knocking on Rome's broken door. And now on Facebook for all to see, he left Rome giving them false hope, leaving Rome hanging by a rope. But you know, Muhammad was running late, took the Haji Express to Mecca, penning his holy book along the way. Another prophet is here to stay. King Richard and Saladin did meet, as friends of battle and enemies by faith. Upon the bloody fields they did meet. Richard retook some holy land, turned his back at Jerusalem's gate. The blood to be lost was not worth the deaths of so many faiths. So on and on it goes. Injustice reigns wherever it goes. Kill the good men, bury the truth, and shine the lie. Humanity can be miserable at best, but do we really want to know why? Knowing we failed humanity's test.